You didn't know you were bracing against it, but everybody does that.
Yeah.
This is fine. Yeah. So just use the muscles in your body to notice your breathing. And breathe in a tad bit more extra air than what feels natural right now, just to give your body a little help in integrating that. And just welcome any sense that it feels loosened up a little bit. You didn't use those words. I'm using those words, but yeah. And how would you describe that sensation in your throat in this moment?
Still feel it a little bit, but it's definitely less.
It's definitely less.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so just notice it to whatever degree it's there. And Tara, check again to see, does it still feel like wanting approval? Or wanting control, or wanting security / safety?
I think it's more the security, safety.
Sure. It's common for it to change. So just notice that sense of wanting security / safety. And again, does that feel like a sense of there's not enough security and safety, or a sense of kind of grabbing for it?
Like a both.
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
a sense of there's not enough and I'm trying to get some more.
Mm-hmm.
So just notice that sense of not enough safety and security and wanting to get some more. And notice how that wanting to get some more has kind of a grabby feeling to it,
Mm-hmm.
kind of desperate grabby feeling to it. And you can feel maybe as it feels like work.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And so check to see, Tara, just for half a second, would you be willing to exchange the trying to get it for any sense of having it, just for this moment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And breathe. Notice the muscles that you're using as you breathe in and out. And how would you describe what's happening now?
I feel peace.
Feel peace.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can just welcome that peace as you breathe. Make sure you're feeling your feet and your butt in the chair. And let yourself have some sense and awareness of your felt experience of peace. And breathe with that. And it's really nice when you can use your awareness to bring in a tad bit more extra air when you breathe in than what feels natural, and let your exhale last a tad longer. The breathing is what kind of helps your nervous system integrate the new information. It's nice when you can stay in your body and give it a moment to breathe consciously. And how would you describe what's happening now?
I'm just feeling more calm and more, I don't know,
Chill.
chill. Yeah.
Okay. And so I don't want to put you on the spot, so really want you to tell me the truth. When you think now about your topic of, your your internship or whatever, what do you notice now? This first thing that pops in your mind.
It comes back.
It comes back,
Uh-huh.
does it? Okay, so
Yeah.
just notice how it comes back. It brings up a feeling, it's, oh no, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Just see if you can be with it and breathe with it. And what are you noticing about it as you wash it this time?
It's smaller.
Smaller.
It feels maybe more of a fear sensation than like an anxious
Okay.
sensation.
Maybe more of fear.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's see if you can just notice that sense of fear. And breathe with it. And stay as best you can with the sensations of it, your felt experience of it. See if you can just breathe with it. It's kind of like you're like gonna get in there and sit and hold your own hand while you feel the fear.
Mm-hmm.
And this doesn't have to be true, but it might be a younger version of you.
Mm.
Does it feel that way?
Mm-hmm.
And what age would you give her?
Mm.
Yes.
Maybe like 8.
Okay. And so see if you can just sit with that 8-year-old version who feels afraid and breathe. Does she have things to say?
No, it's just interesting to see her.
It's interesting to see her.
Yeah.
What's she
emotional.
doing? Yeah, what's she doing? Or you just have a sense of her?
I think she just really wanted some love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just notice that. Notice her wanting some love. And see if she says anything. She doesn't have to. Is there something she wants to say? And again, as you speak for her, it's going to sound more like an 8-year-old and not an adult who makes sense. So feel free, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still feeling the unsafe thing.
So, Tara, I'm going to do something I sometimes do with people. I'm going to take some wild guesses as to what she might want to say. I might hit the nail on the head. I might be off.
Okay.
All right. We're just going to experiment with this, and then if you want to, we want to change places in this exercise. If you feel like you're ready to speak for her, then we'll switch places.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say make a couple of statements for her, and after each one, I want you to say out loud to me, "I love you. Is there more?" And you're speaking for that part of you.
Okay.
So just notice that 8-year-old part. She looks scared. All right, I'm going to speak for her. I'm scared.
I love you. Is there more?
Where is everybody?
I love you. Is there more?
I need help.
I love you. Is there more?
I'm scared.
I love you. Is there more?
Somebody please make it stop.
I love you. Is there more?
And keep breathing and feeling your feet as best you can. Somebody please do something.
I love you. Is there more?
Can't they see I'm scared?
I love you. Is there more?
Can't they see what this is doing to me?
I love you. Is there more?
I'm scared.
I love you. Is there more?
Somebody please do something.
I love you. Is there more?
I'm by myself.
I love you. Is there more?
And I'm little.
I love you. Is there more?
And I don't know what to do.
I love you. Is there more?
So see if it feels right to you to switch places and you maybe say some things that I'm missing. One sentence at a time, speak for her, if there's anything left.
Am I safe?
I love you. Is there more?
Can you protect me?
I love you. Is there more?
Am I welcome?
I love you. Is there more?
Do you really love me?
I love you. Is there more? And breathe and feel your feet and your butt in the chair. And what do you notice now?
She feels hurt.
Yeah, she feels heard. How can you tell? What's your sense about it?
I guess I feel more trust from her to me.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Oh, you're here. You heard me.
yeah.
Nice.
Instead of that fear also being directed towards me, too.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And so just breathe. And again, just pay attention to the air that's coming in and out your body. Breathe in a little bit of extra air than what feels natural. Let your exhale last a tad longer. And feel your feet and your butt in the chair, because we're going to let this integrate. The breathing will help you do that. Just notice put your attention on your breathing and feeling your feet and feeling your butt in the chair. And how would you describe what's happening inside now?
I'm feeling calm again.
Feeling calm again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that peaceful feeling again.
Okay. Good. And so just breathe a little bit more. And keep your eyes closed and breathe, but I've got an idea that we're running out of recording space on our recording device, so this might be a good place for us to stop.
Sounds good.
But just breathe a little bit more, bring in some extra air. Good. And Tara, without going into your head, if you can help it, see if you can just, for the people that will be watching this video, see if you can just kind of describe about what you notice happened inside. And if you think there's been a change, like how can we note that? How are you experiencing that?
Yeah, I mean, every time there was some kind of pressure or tightness that we would focus on,
Mm-hmm.
it was like a lot of movement would happen. Like a lot of stuff would start going on. My temperature would change. Like, yeah, the feeling sensation of it would change. And then, like, your questions kind of like direct you to follow that. And it was interesting. Like, every time you kind of put your attention on it, something new would happen. Something different would shift.
And what have you noticed about your overall feeling state now versus when we started?
When we started, I felt very heavy, like very like sinking sensation. And towards the end, I felt this kind of like my head's this like balloon, like about to fly away. Very like, yeah, very different kind of weight sensation.
And how did your body feel on the inside now versus when we started in general?
Yeah, I guess, I mean, that tightness that I felt at the beginning, I'm not feeling. It's feeling a bit more like everything's connected rather than there's like walls closing things in. I don't know if that makes sense.
And you describe at the end there was a sense of peace and things have calmed down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so if you're ready, you can open your eyes. I'd like to keep going if we've still got some recording. Is that okay?